trying to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide! This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race. A great start for Jan, and I think a bad start for Webby means that Jan is going to be up to P2 already by turn 1. There's two very fast McLarens who are slipstreaming all the way up the straight. Webby closing the door, but he's got two McLarens on the inside. Are the teammates going to get through this next corner okay? Catching rapidly up to the back of the Ferrari, pulls to the inside. He's gonna have the overlap. Oh, a little dab the brakes there for Riviera. Didn't want to turn in and make contact with the McLaren. Not the inside, but then it's the outside for turn 2. Still side by side, a little bit of bumps. But gets the better exit, but then brakes a little too early. A little bit of a bump there from Boulder. Shuts the door.
Oh, he said it again. Wow!
Wow. Deschanel crosses the line and wins on Zolder. That is 7 of 8 races. trying to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide! This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race. A great start for Jan, and I think a bad start for Webby means that Jan is going to be up to P2 already by turn 1. There's two very fast McLarens who are slipstreaming all the way up the straight. Webby closing the door, but he's got two McLarens on the inside. Are the teammates going to get through this next corner okay? Catching rapidly up to the back of the Ferrari, pull it to the inside. He's gonna have the overlap. Oh, a little dab the brakes there for Riviera. Didn't want to turn in and make contact with the McLaren. Not the inside, but then it's the outside for turn 2. Still side by side, a little bit of bumps. But gets the better exit, but then brakes a little too early, and a little bit of a bump there from Boulder. He shuts the door.
Oh, he said it again. Wow!
Wow. Deschanel crosses the line and wins on Zolder. That is 7 of 8 races. trying to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide! This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race. A great start for Jan, and I think a fast start for Webby means that Jan is going to be up to P2 already by turn 1. There's two very fast McLarens who are slipstreaming all the way up the straight. Webby closing the door, but he's got two McLarens on the inside. Are the teammates going to get through this next corner okay? Catching rapidly up to the back of the Ferrari, pull it to the inside. He's gonna have the overlap. Oh, a little dab the brakes there for Riviera. Didn't want to turn in and make contact with the McLaren. Got the inside, but then it's the outside for turn 2. Still side by side, a little bit of bumps. But gets the better exit, but then brakes a little too early. A little bit of a bump there from Boulder. Shuts the door.
Oh, he sent it again. Wow!
Wow. Sinead crosses the line and wins on Zolder. That is 7 of 8 races.
And it's going to be green light racing here at Monza. Here goes Noah. We're going to try and go wheel to wheel with the leader, Vic, once again. Back on the top step. We did say take it easy. Oh my goodness. Sinead's going to go for it here into 14, 15. Side by side. Is it going to be Mercedes or is it going to be a BMW?
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope you are ready for round 6 of the season. We are in the second half of the season now, so this is where all of those battles you've been watching so far really start to come to fruition. Let's take a look. Qualifying, because we're already in qualifying, so we are already rocking away here. Let's hide that for now. So we are well underway. 7 minutes to go here. We have got a short qualifying session because the drivers are doing 2 races today. We are doing a sprint event this weekend. Yes, okay. Bear with me just a moment. I will be right back. There we go. Apologies for that. We were interrupted just a little bit by my good buddy Mars, but he wanted out, so he gets to go out. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us here. Yeah, so as I said, SF Racing says this is Valencia, a beautiful circuit, usually used by motorbikes, which is why the curbs are considerably flatter here than in a lot of circuits, because those motorbikes, they don't like those big sausage curbs, and with good reason as well. No, it is not. No, it is not the F1 circuit. That was basically a street circuit. So it didn't. It's not the same circuit. It's a very different one indeed. Much better one, in my opinion, as well. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, buddy.
Alright. So, less than 5 minutes to go here. Jason Farmer is the one in the pound seats at the moment. 130.417 for now. Really challenging our current championship leader, Vathlander, who is in P2 for the moment, but we know that Vathlander can pull pace out of absolutely nowhere sometimes. Let me see. I will. Let's just do a little bit of brightness improvement. How do you increase brightness? That's the problem. Saturation. Exposure gain. Up the exposure a bit. That should hopefully help us out just a touch. There we go. That's looking a little bit clearer now. Get all of our graphics back. There we go. We are ready to rock now. So, yep, where are we? Yeah, just Farmer still in control at the moment. Neo Blixt making his debut here today, and ooh, contact with Brandon Fuller in qualifying, as Flynn also getting his lap blocked there too, unfortunately. So Neo may very well have to go to the steward's office after that one. Cars don't need headlights because track is always lit. Yeah, yeah, for sure. There are definitely some parts of some circuits, like for example Le Mans, that are definitely not very well lit. We've certainly experienced that before. Jason Farmer improving his lap by 0.3 of a second. We're on board with Stanley Wilson at the moment, who's improving by 0.1, has lost it now, so will struggle to make it up into P10. As we now flip to Philip Faverka, who's coming out of the pits. If he stays out of the way of those starting a hot lap and does. Good stuff. That's good traffic management there. Hey, we're missing Mr. Voller here today as well. Unfortunately, oh no, we're not. He's up in P4.
No,
there he is. You're right. I thought we were missing him, but we're not. He's right there in P4. So there we go. All good. How is he going to get on today? That's some good pace he's showing at the moment, which is really good to see. We know he's had a bit of bad luck here. Who's the other commentator? Can they do a mic check? Could you do a bit of a mic check for us, please, Ryan?
Hello, testing.
Is that better now? Bear with us a moment. Clear, wonderful. There we go. So you're coming through nice and clear, my friend. So yeah, Flo up there in P4 at the moment. He's right behind his teammate, actually, so it'll be some really good points for Overboost if they're able to maintain that. Marvin up there in P3 at the moment, but quite a bit off of that pole. Valthunder, though, taking pole by 1/10 of a second. So yeah, we knew that he can pull that pace out of nowhere. Yes, that is correct, SF Sim Racing. We have at least one person today. The number of people we have on track is greater than one. It's looking like there is a total of, bear with me, 26 people on track today, which is great to see. Absolutely wonderful. You know, for a game which is so deep into its cycle, it's amazing to see the numbers that we get here week in, week out for ACC. And, you know, there's some really good competitors out there, like, for example, Le Mans Ultimate, that can take away from it. But, you know, ACC is still going strong.
I mean, if you're doing GT3 racing, and this is the game you come to.
For sure, you know, it's such a good simulation of GT3 racing. There are some aspects that maybe aren't quite, inverted commas, realistic. But, you know, it's such a good representation, and everything can be so well balanced now with, for example, BOP, that the racing's great. You know, I very rarely see a poor race in a set of course competizione. SF Sim Racing saying, wish ACC would still receive updates, then I would drive ACC again. Yeah, obviously, at some point, they have to move away, you know. You can't keep every game going forever. But, well, I feel there is life in the old girl yet. And that's why we keep it running. You know, it's such a good representation of GT3 racing. But anyway, qualifying is over. And that's it. Valthunder is going to be on pole here because Farmer is not improving. So that is your qualifying for today. So
Oh no.
I did just realize
that my mic would have cut off there, unfortunately, while I was talking about the standings, but you got to see it all while it was up there, so at least you got to see the points. I just didn't get to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
You good old audio issues, isn't that right, Ryan?
Yeah, it's always the same. It's going to be interesting for Greshik as well, starting from the back to his pit lane start.
Yeah, that's a very good point. You know, it's the second time this season he's going to have to battle through the entire field, and it's always tough, and it can generate more incidents as a result, which is always tricky. But you know, we saw him recover there. Was it last week or week before?
Yes, last week.
You know, he recovered all the way up there to P4, if I'm not mistaken. Almost got a top 3. You know, and so he can fight his way through. But yeah, it's one of those things.
I would say this track's probably a little bit harder to overtake than Snetterton, though.
That is a very good point.
As you said in the build-up, this is effectively a MotoGP circuit. It's going to be difficult for him to overtake. He's going to have to do some late sends, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it is going to be very tricky. But let's do our good old grid walk here. Set it to that. There we go. And we have got then Val Thunder, who is... let's go over. It'd be a good idea if I went over to this screen. It would be lovely. Val Thunder on pole yet again this season. Can this man and his pace be stopped? Well, Jason Farmer's very close indeed in P2. Marvin Reisenhauer a little bit off pole, but right there alongside his teammate Florian Vohler in P4. Those guys hopefully are going to give us a very nice battle for that last step of the podium, if not able to challenge further up ahead. Rennie Pranzo once again alongside Levi Jennings as well here in P5 and P6. These guys have been having quite the battle during this season as well, so this is going to be an interesting continuation of that today. Tomek Rasic in P7. He won't be there though come the start of the race, because he will be doing that pit lane start. Alex Pacetto in P8 and would have been alongside, but essentially then moves up to P7. Jan Ivanov and Stanley Wilson then round out the top 10, and that is going to be interesting to see how far those guys can get forward as well. Can they defend from Grasic coming up through the field as well? Philip Ververke and Matteo Lorenzetti. Lorenzetti with an absolutely awesome result last time out. Down in P12 here today. And that's going to be a bit more of a struggle to battle through the field. But I think he'd be pretty happy if he can get into the top 10 here today. Linus and Joel Carnling then in 13 and 14. And where can they get to from there as well? Alexander Medvedev and Scarlett Rihanna in 15 and 16. Scarlett has been enjoying a good few races now, so is well settled into the championship. And hopefully Scarlett can do well here today. And we've got Oliver Flynn alongside Jonathan Crossland in 17 and 18. Oliver Flynn informed me before the stream, this is going to be the first time he is going to be driving without racing line on. So it's going to be tricky out there. It's difficult to learn how to spot your braking points, but I'm sure he's going to be able to do it well enough. Then we've got Kuf and Sarti Diego in 19 and 20 to round out the points paying positions. This is going to be where the battle is for trying to get those final points. Nick Neville in the silver non-beam machine is going to be alongside Brandon Fuller in P22. Those guys are going to want to battle that little bit further forward to try and get themselves into those points paying positions. But as well as that, Sandy Whitman and Neo Blixt in 23 and 24 are also going to be wanting to try and get themselves in there too. And rounding out the grid then we've got Fixry in P35 who is also back as well. So glad to see Fixry back. And Bartek Kajewski in P26. So, quite the grid out there today. And Mr. Ryan, if you like, if you share your screen to Discord, I can then bring your screen up on the stream in mini view. How cool is that?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this replay system, so just give me a minute.
No problem, no problem.
I can't get any of the things to work.
Oh no. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to, in all fairness. And I can't say anything, the number of technical issues I cause anyway. Anyway, let's take a look at what the chat was saying there. Tell that to eye renting, I know, right? Exactly. G sneezed like 6 times. Some good luck to Flo. Yep, hopefully Flo does have a good race here today. I think he deserves a little bit of good luck in all fairness. He did so well to put it so far forward on the grid in Nürburgring. He deserves some good luck. Then
how do I change car? I'm stuck on Grashik. How do I change car?
For that, it is it? Do you have race control open?
No.
Okay. Just shift and I think it's the up arrow. Or control up arrow, it might be.
Yeah, no, it's not working either.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep. You might just have to watch my screen then.
Yeah, I might just have to.
Yep. Bear with us a little moment, everyone. There we go. Share screen, actually. Probably be a better idea. Our screen. There. And then we'll go.
Yeah. Cool, I'll figure this out next time.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll have the screen in screen view, which is very cool. Hello, Mr. Yuho. Yeah, talk to me after. So Graysick is serving a pit lane start today, so that's why he is considerably further down the grid. And he'll be having to fight his way back through. It's going to be tough. But Jason Farmer right now is going to be the one looking to battle with Val Thunder into turn 1. Val Thunder on the inside, interestingly. And what a start from Val Thunder, already fully ahead of Jason, able to sweep all the way to the outside. That is going to be a very good start. Marvin going very wide. That's going to be a couple of speed tokens further down the grid, I am sure. But Jason Farmer going to have to settle for P2 right now. Florian Voller getting absolutely mugged off by Rene Pranzo. So Rene up to P4. Voller going to have to settle for P5. A little bit too cautious at the start there, as well as Levi Jennings. Jan up to P6, which is some great racing as well. Great to see. We've got a couple of incidents coming in. Let's see if we can take a quick look at one of those. Yellow flag for car 888. Let's see what happened there. That is the Bean Machine himself. Just caught by is that car 80 or 88? Yeah, unfortunate there for Nick Neville, down to P25 at the moment. So that's going to be a bit of a struggle to get back through to those points paying positions for the moment. And I most certainly will hydrate. There we go. Num 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 num. So, an interesting start there. Let's see what are the positions gained and lost at the moment. Jan is up 3 positions. Kuf up 4. Sandy Whitman up 4. Neo Blixt up 4. So at the moment, few drivers making big moves. Tomek Gresic is technically down 17, but he really actually started from the back anyway. So he really has gained several positions instead.
Yeah, I think he's up 2, isn't he, to 24, so...
Indeed, and gaining another position there as well, getting past Bartek, so Tomek up to P22 already. Slicing his way through the field. Jan coming under pressure from Levi Jennings, though Levi wants back through and to get up to back up to P6 and further on forward.
Alfunder's not been able to get away yet, only 0.4 ahead of Farmer, so it looks like he can still hang with Alfunder, so obviously fastest lap as well, so...
Oh yes, and hopefully that's going to bring us a great race here today.
0.2.
Great races, actually, because remember, we've got 2 races here today, which is going to be great. This is a 25-minute sprint to kick us off, first of all, and the contrary to whenever we did do this last time, where we had a reverse grid, instead, the first grid sets the grid, or the first result, rather, sets the grid for the second race. Almost like the way sprint racing used to work in Formula 1.
Yeah, God, remember those great times, those.
Oh.
Those amazing pinnacle racing of those sprint races.
Oh, that's right.
Jennings is going to get eaten alive here. Oh.
What a move there by Paceto. Now, it doesn't quite come off, but that was a brave move. That's great
It's cost him
racing.
in the long run, but it was a nice move.
It has done, yep. So maybe he could have been a little bit better in execution, but you know, he didn't take out Jennings, and he went for it. Good to see. It does give Stanley Wilson a little bit more breathing room now too, so Stanley can relax a little bit and try to chase down Jan. Jan, who is making now a little bit of a gap to Voller.
It's good to see Flo back.
It is, for sure. We definitely miss him being on track. So, hopefully we see some good luck for Flo. Running P5 at the moment, and invalidated the previous lap, but, you know, hanging in there, 2 seconds off of Rene Pranzo. Rene Pranzo has got some really good pace here today. Look, he's putting pressure on Marvin Reisenhauer, 1 second off of P3 at the moment. Could we see a podium here for Rene Pranzo? I'll tell you what, would you mind looking up Rene Pranzo's results? Would that be a season best as Gresic dives down the inside of Scarlet Rihanna, and Gresic now well into the points paying positions. Now it's all just about how many points can he gain. Now this is a very short race, so it's going to be very difficult for him to get up towards the top end of the field. Whoa! As Sandy having a little bit of an issue there, but thankfully nothing major happening. As Farmer last lap set another fastest lap of the race, a 1:30.6. Try and charge down Val Thunder ahead. Jan doing a great job here defending against Stanley Wilson. It's now the closest gap in the field. So Jan is struggling to hold on to the pace of the drivers in front. He's in the mid-32s at the moment, while drivers in front are mid and low 31s.
Rene Pranzo's best result is P2 around Watkins, Glen.
Okay, so maybe not able to equal his season best, but hey, another podium wouldn't go amiss, eh? Oh!
It's been good.
Oh, and Kierf is just absolutely... Oh, that is really unfortunate. Let's take a look at what exactly happened there. Let's see if we can see from Helicam. Linus
got a good run out the last corner on the BMW.
He's about to have a go here, and he gets
Oh,
it
no.
done. And yeah, just the BMW just didn't brake really. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Because oh, he just made such a great move. Oh, yeah.
Pretty much sums up Linus's season.
I think you're right, doesn't it? He's had pretty poor luck all this season as well. Sandy Whitman around the game and falling down the order a bit. And that promotes then Brandon Fuller now up into the points paying positions, battling with Nick Neville though for that final points paying position.
Where's Greshik P16? 1.3 seconds behind Oliver Flynn.
Yeah, so he's cutting his way through the field at the moment. He's getting there. Maybe not as quick
He's
as
just
he
got
would
through all
want.
yeah, he's just got through all of this mess here. The boys we're watching now, so but a good 1 second gap. It gives him some, well, not clean air, but you know, give a little bit of free space.
Ooh, look at this battle forming here at turn 1. Joel Carnelling trying to go around the outside of Alexander Medvedev. Doesn't work. And Joel Carnelling going to come under pressure from Matteo Lorenzetti. Make that stick? No, not quite. And Gresick now around the outside of Oliver Flynn. Up to P15. And now he's got to get through this gaggle of cars. And this is going to be very interesting indeed. Are they going to realise that it's Tomek right behind them? Well, Tomek is going to go. He's going to go down the middle. Oh, that would have been brave. No real space there. Around the outside though, that will be a lovely move if he can pull that off. My goodness, and he does.
It's going to be the inside for the next corner.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Oh, Lorenzetti's still there though.
He's not giving it up.
Nope, it's not. Genuinely isn't. Oh, there we go. He backs out. That would have been crazy to go side by side through there, but Tomek now up to P14. Lorenzetti down to 15 at the moment, so a little bit of struggle at the start of this race. We're only 10 minutes in. There's still 15 to go. Drivers don't have to make a stop in this race, so they can go absolutely flat out to the finish.
Oh, Jennings versus Wilson's back on. The gap at the front fluctuating from 0.5 to 0.8, so Farmer's still within a second of Val Thunder.
Oh, this is awesome. Yes, Claire, I most certainly will take a breath, because oh my goodness, I need one. And especially because this battle up front is going to start heating up as well. Hopefully, if Jason competes for the rest of the season, we could see some great battles here between Farmer and Val Thunder.
It's definitely possible. He definitely has good enough pace.
You know,
Like they're putting away from Reisenhauer 2.6 seconds, so the gaps at the front, with the exception of P1 and P2, are all quite. Oh, that's a mistake from Greshik.
Oh, he tried to launch it over the curb there, and that didn't look pleasant at all. Hello, Johnny Gaming. We've got Johnny Gaming here from Greece, here to support Val. Well, Val Thunder doing very well at the moment. Although Jason Farmer putting that bit of pressure on him, he's not had it easy here today. Another Val supporter. I know the Val's support club is growing day by day, I think.
It is growing day by day.
Let's just go on board with Val, actually see what it looks like from his rear wing. Look how close Jason Farmer is. This is about the longest that Val Thunder has had a car behind him.
Before he made a mistake there, he was just getting a late apex, which you can do.
I think you're right. Because Jason did close up an awful lot quicker than I thought he was going to, but yeah, I think he's able to hold on to it for now. But this is going to be interesting. I don't think we've seen an awful lot of how Val Thunder defends, because usually he's got the pace to kind of eke out that gap. So how good of a defensive driver is he? I think, are going to see the answer to that question very soon. But in the meantime, Lena's getting involved here with, I think it was Scarlet Rihanna. Let's just see what happens. So Lena's trying to recover from earlier. Oh, yeah. Lena's just breaks too late, and away they go. And that is unfortunate.
Just breaks a bit too late. Missed his braking zone.
Yes,
that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote, indeed.
No 0.3 at the front.
Medvedev sending it on Kuf, but turns to the outside, and that is not going to work. So
Gresik's now P11, 9-second gap to Reverke, so he's going to have to work hard to get that gap down.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably unlikely. He's going to get much further, is he? You know, even with clear air now, that's going to be tough to close down that gap. I think 11 is what Gresik's going to have to settle for this race, but then he's always got the second race. They'll close all those gaps up again. In fact, maybe the fact that this is a sprint race is actually hugely beneficial for Gresic, because that means he's actually not far away from his qualifying position. Did he qualify? Qualified P7, so he's, you know, really for the feature event, he's only really going to be 4 positions down. Now that does mean he's going to miss out on some points from the sprint race, but you know, the fact that he's going to be basically right back in it again in the feature race, and it's longer, so he's got more time to gain position. You know, I think that's going to be interesting.
Another move into turn 1. Turn 1's becoming a good overtaking spot.
Yeah, this is.
Oh. Testing.
Yeah, I should be back too. There we go. Apologies again for that, everyone. Yeah, I still don't quite know what is going on with that audio failure. Yeah, commentary gone. We should be back now. Yeah, still not quite sure what's going on with that audio failure. It seems to only happen during ACC streams, so it's a little bit difficult to try and find the problem. But anyway, we are back. Scarlet Rihanna is currently defending from Nick Neville. Bit of heavy damage there on that BMW. Danny Racing says check P1. We most certainly will. Val Thunder here in P1, and under pressure from Jason Farmer. And it's interesting. So Jason, I think, is a little bit quicker at this phase of the race, but it's just that little bit too difficult to pass. You know, I think that Val Thunder probably just has that little bit, just enough to be able to prevent the attack. Because there the gap has dropped down again to 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, he made a mistake in the last corner, Farmer. Brake too late
Yeah.
and missed the apex.
So that's going to give Valthunder just that little bit of breathing room. 8 minutes left to go, so not an awful lot left to run in this race. Oh, but these two are so close to each other. Oh, this is going to be fun.
I think it's going to be it's going to have given Farmer a bit of a wake-up call this race, because obviously, assuming that they finishes like this, they're obviously going to start P1 and P2 again. So he's going to have to know going into the next main feature race that he's going to need to get Val on that start to be able to have a chance of winning, because he seems faster, but he can't make that overtake. So he's going to have to make sure he gets that done at the start.
I think you're right. I think that, yeah, Valthunder is going to be so hard to beat if you don't get past them at the start. So what do? Do you take that extra risk? You know, I mean, you can't just not brake into turn 1, obviously, but,
No.
you know, he's maybe just got to pick his point and brake that meter or two later, and, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It might all very well come down to when he buries the throttle. So, oh, it is going to be spicy. Either way, I think we're in for an absolute electric second race, no matter what does happen. There's a bit of traffic getting in the way for Valthunder. Hopefully not too bad, thankfully. And let's Jason Farmer through as well. So, traffic not really affecting this lead battle, thank goodness. Let's take a look at Lorenzetti and Flynn for now. Valthunder is defending really well, you're right. You know, I think he genuinely has that full package, you know, and I think that's why Valthunder is champion and he's leading things right now. You know, we've seen him grow all through Season 11, Season 12, you know, and to bring the battle to Gresic in Season 13, and then to really flourish from there. You know, we've seen him grow into this really, the full package of being a driver. You know, it's very good having pace, but if you don't have racecraft, then it, you know, you can't put a championship together. But Valthunder just has that whole package, and it's so good to see it all come to life in one race. You know, Alex Pacetto, put a bit of pressure on Stanley Wilson. Stanley Wilson has dropped a little. I think probably missed that battle. I think Levi got past. Florian has a yellow flag. Let's see if we can see what happened there. I think this is from a bit of a driver error, I think, because I don't think anyone is around him.
No, he had a big gap. He had a 10-second gap to Ivan.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. The car just snapped. He turned in, and rear tires just said, no thank you.
But he didn't lose any positions, just lost a bit of time.
Yep, true. You know, and he's got plenty of window in front and behind, so you know, I think he's pretty relaxed there in P5. But yeah, I'm sure he probably would have been a little bit wanted to be a bit further forward. But Rene just has that extra little bit of pace today, you know, and Rene is another driver as well. I think we've seen grow an awful lot too, where he would have averaged lower positions in previous seasons, but he's really come alive this season, which is great to see.
Yeah, he's had a very good start. He's what, P6, I believe, in the standings.
Somewhere around about there.
P7. He's P7, but he's missed the first two, right? He missed the first two races, so he's got an 8th, a 2nd, and a 9th.
Which isn't too bad. Oh, Levi going a bit wide there. That's a bit of a mistake. That gives Jan a bit more breathing room. So Jan might be able to hold on to P6 here a little bit better. 3 minutes to go. Big drift from Levi, and that's going to invite Stanley Wilson back into this fight. So this fight for P7 is about to get very spicy indeed. Car 55 has had to go defensive, and that's going to give Stanley a lovely run down into turn 1. Stop commentator cursing Levi. You know, poor Levi. He's not had the greatest luck at sometimes as well. But he defends off that that attack for now. Ooh. Stanley going very deep, and Alex Pacetto's going to go for it instead then. So these guys now are going to have a bit of a ding-dong battle. A bit of contact made between them as well. But both still alive. They've let Jennings away with that. So a bit
It's
of
kind of
now.
what they did earlier, wasn't it? Jennings made a mistake, and these two caught up to him, and then they fought each other, and Jennings managed to get away again. So
Yeah.
up on the beam machine, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Linus absolutely mugging off the beam machine. So Linus up to P17. Again, not what he would have wanted. But
It's not over. Oh,
it's not.
thought that was
Plenty
stand.
more racing to go. Whoa! We just crossed over there as we saw Medvedev almost wanting to become a passenger in Lorenzetti's McLaren. While Lorenzetti trying to put a bit of pressure on Oliver Flynn ahead. Oliver holding down P13 at the moment, which is, you know, where did he qualify? I think he was about there, wasn't he?
Yeah. P12 was Lee Lanzetti.
Oh, Oliver qualified P17 actually, so he's up 4 positions. So good job for Oliver Flynn. And this is without racing line as well as on his first race, so that is going to be a good result, I think, for him.
Kreshik is in P10 and is at the back of this fight here.
Oh, this
So
is
he
going to be
could-
spicy. It is no! Oh, that was, I think, too little, too late,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to have to watch that, I think, on Helicam. And, I think Pacetto is just wanting to be a little bit patient. He slots in behind, and then Grayson goes, alright, well, I'll throw it down the inside. And, yeah, the Mercedes was already turning in, so that was inevitable, unfortunately. It does mean that Graysick is up to P9 for this race. But he might take some more sanctions, unfortunately, as a result of that. And 30 seconds to go. We are on the final lap of the race. Lorenzetti, 0.3 still behind Oliver Flynn, as Medvedev has closed back in again as well. So things are once again heating up a little bit. Ooh, Lorenzetti though drifting very wide and almost coming back on track and taking out the Ferrari, but thankfully both drivers avoided each other. And that, I think, is going to let Oliver Flynn then finish in P13. I think that gap's probably going to be very difficult to close down, but here we go. Final lap for these two guys to go head-to-head. Now, Jason, yeah, as we say, is that little bit faster. He's still, last lap set at 1 minute 30.9 dead, whereas Valthunder 31.2. So Farmer is just that little bit quicker here at Valencia.
He's not going to send it, is he?
Oh, that would be very brave to absolutely send it there.
You
so
can make
again,
that sense.
yeah, the thing is that oh, I've got to hydrate loads here apparently. The thing is about that final corner, and Valthunder does win the sprint race here today, and Jason is going to have to settle for P2. Marvin Reisenhauer in a bit of a lonely P3 there today, but I'm sure he'll be happy with the podium. Right, Branzo up to P4, good result there, and Florian then in P5. Yeah, I think the problem with that that final corner is, again, it's not a very huge braking zone, like for example you would see at Turn 1 Monza. You know, it's a relatively small braking zone, so it's difficult to dive someone because they're going to be braking pretty late anyway, you know. So yeah, interesting. Here we go. Let's take a little bit of hydration.
I'd probably bother.
Mm.
I think something happened with Ivanov because he's down to 10th.
Oh, I think you're right.
Rush expected to work.
Yeah,
He's
yellow flag. So here we go. In the final corner here.
It's Jennings, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Jennings has overtaken him. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened there. Was he just going for a gap that didn't exist, or did Jennings close him down? Or, yeah, not quite sure. Means Tom Aggressive though, up to P8. So only really one position down from his start position that he qualified in. So interesting. Over then to the thumbnail for now, while we are just rounding everyone up for the second race. So everyone should reset themselves here very shortly indeed. And we get to go again. It's going to be spicy.
Is indeed. I think people are going to have learned a lot from that race. You know, Ashik obviously had an amazing comeback, and obviously that contact with Passetto was disappointing. But other than that, he had, as you say, just one position away from where he actually qualified. You know, so it's going to be good. I think all the boys at the front are going to know that they need to make their moves straight away. People like Flo, Pranzo, Weisenhower, you know, those three were in particular quite far back from the Val and Farmer. So it's going to be about making those moves on lap one.
I think you're right.
Especially for Farmer. If he wants to win, he's got to do it on lap one. He's got to get a good start, not allow Val to be able to get across in front of him into turn one. He's got to be on it.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you let Val Thunder get comfortable, then that's it, race over. Because as soon as Val Thunder settles into your rhythm, there's just nothing puts him off. You know, and then he's just so difficult to get past because he's just like a wall. And you just can't get close enough to be able to send something that would put him off. So, yeah, I think you're right. He's going to have to get it done nice and early, which means I think we're in for a bit of a spicy start, which is going to be interesting. Hopefully a clean start. We don't want it to be, obviously, several red flags again.
No,
none of that, please.
Literally finishing under 3/10 away from your first place. Like, you couldn't. Super tight.
It is.
One mistake, and Val didn't make any mistakes for those 17 laps. So
that's exactly it.
And around here, you can kind of go overtake people in weird positions because the racing line always leaves all the rounds, especially in the middle sector. All the racing lines are leaving the door open. It's just whether you can find the opportunity to put a car in that gap.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. You know, if Val Thunder takes a late apex somewhere, does Farmer just go, hey, throw the car in there and go, right, I'm here, you got to do something about it. Ignore me at your peril. So, yeah, maybe it's just one of those tracks where it's not necessarily more difficult to overtake, it's just you got to do it in a different way. You know, instead of being able to beat someone on acceleration, you've got to do it with tactical, you know, setting up your racing line in such a way that your car is in the right position at the right time. But anyway, we are about to get underway for race 2. Let's take a look then at the racing grid once again. Let's flip back over to here. Mav, when we seeing you in the banana custom? Oh, that's a very good point. Yep, you're just going to have to wait and see. Val Thunder still on pole then for the second race. Jason Farmer is going to be on P2. If I'm not mistaken, this has picked up the same grid as before. I am mistaken then. So it isn't actually. the race results from race 1. It is just basically a rerun of the first. So let's just go through it again anyway. Rennie Pranzo is going to be back in P5. Levi Jennings in P6. Tomac then is going to be back in P7 for his race start. And Alex Pacetto then back to P8. When are we drinking water? I don't have water. I've got Lucozade. I drank some Lucozade. Jan Ivanov in P9. Stanley Wilson in P10. And that rounds out your top 10 for this race. And then we've got Philip Ververke in 11. Linus seems to be missing from P12. Hopefully he's able to get back in okay. No, he is there. Oh. We're missing someone who's maybe supposed to be P12, but Linus is there. Joel Conling, P13. And Alexander Medvedev is going to be alongside then for 14. Scarlett Rihanna in 15. And Oliver Flynn there in 16 alongside those two BMWs. Had a bit of a battle there in the previous race. Can they continue it on here? How much further can they get up the grid? Methane is my hydration. Jonathan Cross in 17. And Qf in 18 then. Sarti Diego in 19, Nick Neville in 20. Nick Neville now has been promoted to the points paying positions.
I miss the bean machine.
I do miss the bean machine as well. Nick, if you can hear us, which I'm sure you can, bean machine, we need to see it back. Brandon
machine.
Fuller in P21, Sandy Whitman in 22. And, we've decided to warp under the map for some reason. For whichever car we are on at the moment. Come on.
We're in the worlds between worlds.
I think, actually,
We're in the upside down.
Server is restarting, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just go there. I have lost connection, so please do bear with me. I assume it was noted that the grid was not the same. So do bear with us, everyone. We will be right back. I assume then the guys are preparing the grid for the moment. Yep, so we'll go on a short break here and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
trying to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide. This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race. A great start for Jan, and I think a fast start for Webby means that Jan is going to be up to P2 already by turn 1.
There's two very fast McLarens who are slipstreaming all the way up the straight. Webby closing the door, but he's got two McLarens on the inside.
Are the teammates going to get through this next corner okay? Catching rapidly up to the back of the Ferrari, pulls to the inside. He's gonna have the overlap. Oh, a little dab the brakes there for Riviera. Didn't want to turn in and make contact with the McLaren. Got the inside, but then it's the outside for turn 2. Still side by side, little bit of bumps. But gets the better exit, but then brakes a little too early. A little bit of a bump there from Boulder. Shuts the door.
He's in it again. Wow!
Wow! Deschanel crosses the line and wins on Zolder. That is 7 of 8 races. starting to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide. This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race. A great start for Jan, and I think a fast start for Webby means that Jan is going to be up to P2 already by turn 1.
There's two very fast McLarens who are slipstreaming all the way up the straight. Webby closing the door, but he's got two McLarens on the inside.
Are the teammates going to get through this next corner okay? Sinead catching rapidly up to the back of the Ferrari. Pull it to the inside. He's going to have the overlap. Oh, a little dab the brakes there for Riviera. Didn't want to turn in and make contact with the McLaren. Not the inside, but then it's the outside for turn 2. Still side by side, little bit of bumps. But gets the better exit, but then brakes a little too early. A little bit of a bump there from Boulder. Shuts the door. Oh, he's in again. Wow! Wow. Sinead crosses the line and wins on Zolder. That is 7 of 8 races. trying to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide. This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you very much for your patience. Apologies for that. It took a little bit longer than expected to get the grid ready, but we are getting ready to go here once again. So server is ready. Drivers are joining the race 6.2. I love that. Drivers are getting ready, and everyone's engines are warming up. And we are about to get back underway. So hope you're all ready for the second part of this event tonight. And I am certainly hoping to see how all of these battles are going to work themselves out. Because I am really hoping for an awful lot of great battling between make it rain. No chance. Well, a little bit of chaos is good sometimes. It's good to just not have chaos for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where Ryan has gone to. He's left me alone. Absolutely terrible that he would do that to me. But anyway. We'll be there soon. Give me a sec. There you go. So he's just taking a little moment out for a second. Let's get ourselves all set back up here. He's drunk already. That would be particularly Irish of him, wouldn't it? So, server is running a little bit of free practice here. So, yes. Yep, he's Irish. Yep. Didn't load properly on the website after edit. Ooh, okay. Absolutely robbed you. Oh, no. Well, hopefully we can see the beam machine fixed once again. Because we'd certainly love to see that back out there. Alright, let's go on board. Mr. Fuller. You know what? Better to watch a car going around the circuit than not solid, I think. There we go. Florian's going to show us a little bit of what it looks like to drive around while we are waiting. What it looks like from the helmet of Florian Voller. Last race probably did look quite a bit like this. He had quite a bit of a gap in front, quite a bit of a gap in behind as well. So hopefully we can get a little bit more action in this particular event.
I'm here.
Hello, there he is.
Are you streaming?
I would be a very good idea if I did.
Once I figure out how the replays work, I won't need it.
Oh yeah. Once you do that, we will be absolutely winning. Do you have race control?
No.
Right, we'll get you that. Because that is
Cool.
absolutely mega. And that helps an awful lot. Because it means that you can just click a button and it takes you to the replay. It's great. It's wonderful. And if you want to go to a specific person's car, you just click on their name and you're there. It's brilliant.
Okay, cool. I need to get that then.
Oh, yes, indeed. We'll get that for you. But for now, just watching Mr. Voller drive for around 5 seconds to go, so it's not long until the drivers are back out there on the grid. And there we go. We are now on the grid. Formation lap. about ready to go here. So, short formation up. So we'll be getting back to the racing very, very quickly here. So we're going to have to do the grid walk very quickly indeed. So Val Thunder in pole position, because he finished the previous race in P1. Jason Farmer then is going to be P2. And next up then, Marvin Reisenhauer, he gets P3, as he is... he got that podium in the previous race as well, so he gets to start P3 there. Rene Pranzo P4. Florian Voller down to P5 then. So can he make his way forward from there? Levi Jennings P6, Stanley Wilson up to P7. Tom McGracek has made his way all the way up to P8 despite that penalty earlier. Philip Vuverke is going to be starting P9 alongside Jan Ivanov. And so that is your new top 10 for this feature race. Alex Pacetto in 11, Joe Carnling in 12. Oliver Flynn is going to be P13 alongside Alexander Medvedev in 14. And Lorenzetti 15, Hugh 16. Linus a bit further down the order than qualifying is going to be starting from 17 alongside Scarlett Rihanna in 18. Fixery though has done a good job to get up to P19, and Brandon Fuller starting P20 here. So already in those points paying positions. That is going to be it for the top 20, and I'm afraid we are going to have to already go to the front of the grid because we are about to get underway. Oh, I am ready for the start of this race. Ryan, what do you think?
It's going to be all down to his first lap, especially for Farmer and Val. If Val gets out in front, I don't think Farmer is going to be able to overtake him, so it's all going to be on the start.
I think so. Here we go. We're about to go green. And this is going to be very interesting indeed. So Farmer's got the outside. I think he's better start this time, but Val Thunder comes across the cover. I think he's got it again. He's too far back.
It is too far back.
Yeah, so Val Thunder in control once again. Jason Farmer is going to have to settle for P2 at the moment. Levi Jennings up to P3. Florian Voller up to 4. Stanley Wilson 5. Ooh, Rene. What's happened to
Rene Reisenhauer had a crash in T1.
Oh, yeah, because Reisenhauer is out of it. Let's take a look at the replay. See if we can see what happened there. Massive crash at the start. So yeah, Rene outside. And oh no!
Oh, no, it was Flo.
It was Flo. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate from Flo. Tom McGracek is up to P6 now, and Tom could do quite well here today, actually, despite his penalty, because he is only a little bit off of the podium. He'll get himself back on the podium. So
Linus is slow, so is Lorenzetti.
Yeah, you're right. That's another incident back there as well. Let's take a look at what happened with Linus, if we can see it. So
Nabili behind.
Oh, he's been involved in a massive incident. He's been rear-ended by someone not quite slowing enough for the incident. So quite a few cars off all over the circuit. Oh my goodness.
We did say it was all going to be on that one, didn't we?
Yeah, true. Gracek now past Stanley Wilson. And so Gracek up to P5. And he is well on his way now, trying to catch Florian Voller.
Pranzo's already back up to P15, so he's on the charge coming home.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how far he can get back up through here. Whereabouts is Reisenhauer in P20, so that is down quite a bit from the lofty heights of P3. Yeah,
he got sent all the way into the gravel trap and everything, whereas Pranzo just got spun round.
was a pretty big hit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a poor mistake from Flo kicking himself for that one. But out front, 1.1 seconds already. Val has dropped it. He's dropped the hammer and he's going for it.
He's absolutely flying, isn't he? Tomek Gracek now put pressure on Flo ahead. A little bit of a mistake there for the McLaren, though, because he was much closer. And gives a little bit of space now to Florian.
Linus has had another incident.
Oh, Linus.
He's down 26th.
Yeah, let's take a look, see what happened there. Is this Flynn or is the car ahead? Oh, he's just gone wide himself, so just driver error, unfortunately. Or is it with Reisenhauer? That's not someone he did. Oh, it is! It is Reisenhauer. But I don't know if that was Linus coming across or if it was Reisenhauer making contact.
We've had the stewards.
Yeah, most definitely. Yep, that's their kind of problem. We're just commentators, so
Yeah,
we don't know anything about that. Yep. I saw someone just pit there. That was car number 22. Drive through, because he hasn't stopped. So for some reason, car number 22 serving a drive through, and that's dropped him all the way down to P27, unfortunately.
It can't be in car number 22. Benji's 22.
Yeah, so that's got to be changed. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
So, are things settling down, or are things heating up? That's the ultimate question. Gracek got to go around the outside of the final corner. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the attempt, but yeah,
I'll get him.
that was always going to be a difficult one.
Oh,
Stanley now is going to get interesting.
Gracek's got to be careful not to lose a bit of composure here. Like, going around the outside of that turn was always going to be not just difficult, but really difficult. So he just needs to stay calm, because he's quicker than Flo.
Yep.
So even though Flo obviously qualified really well ahead of him in qualifying, you know, he is faster than Flo, you would have thought. So he's just got to stay calm.
I think you're right. I think he's going to lose more time overall if he's not careful enough. He can't afford to mess this up here.
He's definitely going to have a penalty from the incident in race 1 as well, so he's going to need to make sure that he's got a lot of time in hand.
That's a very good point.
A little bit of a mistake there from Flo.
That's going to open up the door, I think. Nice and tidy from Gracek, that's going to mean... Oh, he's nice and early on the bar, he's got a great run. Oh, Flo goes very defensive. That's going to be hard going around the outside of turn 1.
Flo might have done absolutely the right thing. He's going to go on the outside.
Oh! He's absolutely nailed it.
He nailed it.
Wow. So P4 for Tomek Gracek, and he swept around the outside. That's an incredible move from Tomek. I mean, that's why he is a champion himself as well. You don't get a championship by not being able to overtake. So car number 31 up to P4, 4.5 seconds to the podium. Can he get himself all the way back up there?
He's got 37 minutes to find out. So
yeah, exactly.
And no pit stops either.
Putting a bit of pressure on Jonathan Crossland ahead. Let's just see. I think Flynn is down a few positions from the start of this race. Yeah, he was 13. P16 is still above his qualifying position. But I'm sure he would have wanted to hold on to that P13 from earlier. I think the yellow flag situation caused him some issues, if I'm not mistaken.
He was English, Ryan.
Yes.
Linus was Linus when Linus had his crash.
Yeah.
He would have been involved in all that because he was around about the same position. So I imagine he might have
wasn't he?
gone wide. I think he went wide with Linus. So
Yeah.
a mad couple of laps there at the start.
That has been a little bit bonkers, hasn't it? It is calming down a little bit now. Now, the thing is, we've got a couple of drivers who are going to be recovering through the grid, like Marvin here, trying to get past Fixery ahead. Fixery's done a good job to get up to P13.
Yeah, let me find out where his best position is, because it kind of feels like that. Oh, Marvin goes up the inside.
Yes, he's absolutely done him. But yeah, so P14 is best. It might be. As Oliver Flynn gets past Jonathan Croston as well. Let's take a look at that from Helicap, because I'm sure that's quite the move.
P14 is his best so far.
Interesting. So he'd be able to equal his best at least. And hey, if he can hold on to that position, you never know what's going to happen ahead. Flynn.
He's got a good. Flynn's got an amazing run.
Oh, beautiful! He's going to go down the inside of turn 2. What a move! Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Flynn. And to have picked that out after relying on Racing Line for so long and still be able to nail your braking point like that, that's awesome. You know, that just shows that he never really needed it in the first place. You know,
it's a big change going from a Racing Line to no Racing Line.
It is for sure. So great racing. Sandy's trying to hold on to P17 here from Nick Neville. I'm still going to refer to him as the Bean Machine, even though he's the silver bullet right now. But Nick is trying to find a way through. Oh, but Sandy! Oh, what happened there?
Just lost under braking.
Yeah, just a complete driver error. And unfortunately, because of where that mistake was made, Sandy's just slapped that wall at a very high speed. That's going to be quite a bit of damage there, unfortunately. On that BMW. That's not going to be pleasant.
Fastest lap from Farmer.
Here we
he's
go.
Only 1.4 seconds behind, but that's pretty much where he's been all race long.
Yeah.
Val got 1 second in front at the end of lap 1, and he's not been able to close those 4/10
Yep.
to get back underneath it.
So, is Farmer just thinking, do you know what? I'm just going to take another safe P2 here. You know, we're just going to bring it home. We're going to train harder for the rest of the season and bring it to him the rest of the season. You know, or genuinely is he pushing flat out right now and Val Thunder has just said, nope, I've got more pace, mate.
Yeah, I think.
Get me.
I think that Jason's not in the title fight. Obviously, only coming in last weekend, halfway through the season. He's obviously not in the title fight, so he's only here to win races.
Yep.
So, and it would help if he was here next season. You know, get a marker down on Val this season, so Val knows he's got good competition next season. And the only way to do that, is by sending one completely up the inside.
Yep, exactly.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, that is what you would do. And that's what I can't do. Well, you saw on the MX-5, I can do it when I want to. Ooh, oh, I thought Flo was about to try and absolutely do one there on Stanley Wilson, but thankfully no contact, so they are able to continue.
Difficult start to the race for Flo, down to 6. There might only be one position loss, but he had all that incident into Heat 1, obviously. He might be carrying a little bit of damage, but a difficult start after a really good race 1.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, it's unfortunate because, he might have actually had a great battle there with Graysick, as Graysick trying to come through the field, but yeah, it is what it is, you know. He's trying to hold down P6 right now and just see where he finishes, I guess.
There's not one red Ferrari in this fucking field.
Absolutely terrible, isn't it?
It's a disgrace.
Where are all the red Ferraris?
Disgrace.
Yep. At least we're holding down the fort with our red Ferraris, eh?
Yeah. Reisenhauer's made a mistake, down to P16 now.
You're right. What happened there? Let's grab a replay. Is this... so he's trying to overtake Youth ahead. And... oh, he just drops it under brakes! Oh no! That's really interesting. I think we've seen that from a couple of drivers here tonight, where they've just locked up the rears. And the car has just done a loop. It's really, really strange.
Very weird accident.
Yeah.
And to go with that sandy one in the last corner as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's very strange indeed. And especially because we've just had a 25-minute race. Is it because of the higher fuel load? Is it the drivers, you know, they've essentially done a 25-minute practice on low fuel load, and so... but I wouldn't have thought that high fuel would change the balance of the car that much. It obviously does have an effect, but... yeah. Very interesting.
What is the gap out front looking like?
0.9 of a second. So it is coming down. Very slowly. Because Val Thunder last lap 31.3. Jason Farmer 31.305. So 75 milliseconds quicker. So he's going to get there, but it might just take more laps than he has.
There's a move behind us.
There is. I'm trying to get to it as quickly as possible. Pseudo going alongside Jan and Philip Ververka.
Oh, he's just managed to keep that.
That is very lucky indeed.
He's going to have a switchback.
Oh, is he going to send it? No!
No!
Oh, he's left the nose in there. And unfortunately then, Jan getting half spun around. Ooh. Did Philippe let Jan have an off-back pass, I wonder?
Definitely look.
Definitely did. Jonathan letting Marvin Reisenhauer through. That's
Yeah,
smart.
it's not
Yeah, he knows that Reisenhauer's not his fight. And he'll be an awful lot faster just letting him through. And letting Marvin pull him up to Oliver Flynn in P14. Whew.
Crazy. I didn't think this track had this good racing in it.
I know, right?
Motorbikes is great, but like even on motorbikes you can't overtake around here. But you can crash a lot easier around here.
True. Well, these guys are proving that you can race absolutely anywhere, because we're having a great little ding-dong of a battle. Pizzetto is coming now under a bit of pressure from Joel Carnling behind. And Jason Farmer... No, that's Flo and Stanley Wilson. So, oh, yeah, so Flo has got past Stanley Wilson then. Oh, we did see that move, yeah. Did we see it? Or did we miss it?
No, I think we missed it, yeah, I think we missed it. Who knew?
On YouTube we've got I was waiting for the Ferrari comment so late in the races too. Yeah, I know. We didn't really notice up until now. But yes, it is absolutely terrible. But at least we in LMU, you know, we have red on our Ferrari, so we're okay.
It's, I don't know how people drive Ferrari and not make it red.
I
Or
know,
have
right?
any red in it, and there's literally not one car here that has red on it.
Yeah, at least put some red. You know, there's got to be some red somewhere, right?
Ugh. I've started doing our spoilers, our season 17 livery as well, by the way.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be good fun.
I've got the base colour down. It's red.
Is it red? There you go.
Yeah.
Confirmation here, everyone. We will have a red Ferrari next season.
Yeah. Assuming we're doing a Ferrari, of course.
Oh yes, exactly. Imagine you do all that work and then we go, nah, let's do the
Let's do that.
we were on board there with Scarlett Rihanna. Scarlett has done a great job, along with her teammate Fixery, both up to P12 and P13. That's going to be a good result for those two. So Fixery, I think I remember you saying, was
P14, yeah.
Yeah, 14. So 13 would improve that. And if I'm not mistaken, this would improve Scarlett's top result as well. But they've got Marvin Reisenhauer trying to come back through the field. So this is going to be an interesting race. 27 minutes to go. So we're about a third of the way through this race so far. So plenty of racing action to bring you.
Where's Scarlett? got the yeah, P14 as well, P14 and
There we
P16.
go. So that would be a good team result for those two, if they are able to stay in those positions.
A very unfortunate race for Marvin. Obviously, that spin that he's just had has cost him more time, but obviously the incident in turn 1 as well with Rene Prazo, as Rene's almost 10 seconds off the back of P10, so that's how much time it's cost him.
Yeah, absolutely brutal, unfortunately.
And Flo's 12 seconds behind Greshik, who is only a second behind Levy Jennings.
Oh, so there we go. Gresick is right in here for this podium battle. 26 minutes to go, and he's right there. Could Gresick get up to P2? Oh,
he got
massive ask.
he's finished on the podium in all the races he's competed. A third in round 2, a second in round 3. Didn't race in Watkins Glen and got a P3 in Snetterton last week.
So yeah, it would be a pity if he can't get himself on the podium.
Bum's 0.4.
Oh my days, you're right. Ooh, bit of a mistake there from Flynn that lets Marvin Reisenauer through. So that battle is concluded. Let's go in the leads.
Did Val maybe Val made a mistake? It's only got to be a small one to lose 4 tenths.
True.
But he lost it all quite quickly. We'll have to have a look at what was his lap time last lap.
Yeah, so his last lap they were both matched. In fact, Valthaner was a little faster. No, you're right. He's half a second slower on this lap on his delta. But Farmer is 0.6 down. So, very interesting.
Farmer keeps catching a lot of bumps there on that right-hander. I think his cars, obviously they were in different cars. I think that Ferrari's just struggling through there a little bit on those bumps because he loses a good amount of time through there.
I wonder
like he could
where Valthander has his advantage, because that BMW is going to be great through the bumps. It always is.
It's just a square block.
It is. It's an absolute fridge of a car.
You know when you buy a stick of butter, that's what that BMW is.
Yeah.
A stick of butter.
That's exactly it. That is the perfect image for what that car is.
Yeah. Just everyone is going to understand what I mean. Well, everyone who buys a car.
Valthander has caught traffic at a really horrible time, and that has let Jason catch right up once again. Yeah, Valthander's lost 0.8 on this lap, so the pressure is mounting.
This could be it, Nav. This could be it.
Yeah.
If Jason doesn't go for this, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I think Valthander gets back in the rhythm again, and away he goes. So, yeah, Jason's got to do it if he can't. Oh,
that was better through lane on the straights.
No, he can't. Yeah, is the BMW just too powerful in the straights? Oh, look how close this is.
Tomic did get Jennings for P3.
He has. So let's go back 1 minute. Let's see if we can see what happened there. And just hope that Jason doesn't absolutely send it within the next minute. So Tomic right on the back of Levi. And whereabouts is he going to send? Is he going to send it into the final corner? Oh, I think Levi made a bit of a mistake there. Gresick, is he going to do him around the outside? Oh, what a move! Wow.
What a manoeuvre.
That is such a move from Gresick.
He's pulled some good moves, Gresick, today.
He has, for sure.
Some ballsy moves as well. One of them didn't work out for him, but the other ones all have.
Yeah, exactly. That means he's P3 right now, up 5 positions. Brilliant racing. Marvin cutting his way back through the field. He is ahead of Fixery now, up to P13 then. And Oliver Flynn looking to get into a battle with Fixery in P14.
Difficult lap for Farmer. It's gone up to 1.1 seconds now.
Yeah, he's... Ever since he got so close, he's just dropping off that little bit now.
Oh, Marvin's close.
Oh,
This is what happens when you're just that little bit faster than the guys
Yeah.
you're fighting.
exactly. Oh, don't turn in there! It's very early to turn in.
Oh, no.
It's messy. It's
Oh, no.
messy. It's messy.
Messi.
And Scarlet, I think, has been spot into the pit lane there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Oh, yeah, that is
Oh no.
really unfortunate. I think just no one wanted to yield, which meant that there was contact and then a half spin and then contact again and then a half spin, and Marvin getting the elbows out and up to P12. But he had to fight for every inch of that circuit there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason did say was had a white flag there, but he doesn't seem to have lost too much time. So back to a 0.8 gap, maybe just for a moment that he did lose. Oh well, actually, that previous lap, Val Thunder and Jason both in the 33s. So
What happened
Wow.
there?
Tomek Grasic 1 second faster. Oh, imagine 20 minutes to go. Imagine Grasic catches up to this battle.
Carnage.
I think that is exactly what would happen. I would predict then a Levi Jennings win. I think that's how that battle would end.
Almost,
because I think they would all battle so hard. I think, yep, you're right. It would end up in carnage.
Philip managed to make it out the way there. That's good.
Yep, good stuff. Both drivers not losing too much time.
Jennings is coming with Gresic though, only 1.7 seconds behind, so he is still keeping the same pace. So
That's a
it's
very
good
good
to see.
point.
Flo looks like he's having a little bit of a lonely race. I don't think Wilson's too far behind him, but
No, you're right, but he is just that little bit faster than him, so yeah, he's kind of in that little bit of no man's land, isn't he? Which really he needs, because there's a high chance he's going to take a bit of a penalty there for turn one.
big yeah,
You
it was a murder involving 3 cars.
Yep. So that is going to be quite the big sanction from the stewards whenever it does get across their desk. But all he can do right now is just try to pound in the lap times as best he can.
1.7 seconds. Val has upped the gun.
He has. As Rattel Sports Air Guns Air. I think I said that right. Supporting Farmer on the YouTube. Farmer doing very well. But again, it just seems like Val Thunder just has that little bit extra. At least here today, he seems to have just that little bit extra. I am looking forward to these boys battling the rest of the season, though. I think this is going to be an absolute ding-dong of a battle all season.
Yeah, absolutely. Grasic's had a bit of a difficult season. Obviously, getting all these penalties and having to start from pit lane today. No qualifying ban last week. It's around 2 tracks which were difficult to overtake. Okay, he's managed to make it back up to P3 in both races so far, but that still has enabled Val to not have his normal sparring partner up there. So hopefully next week we can have Val, Farmer, and Gresic all qualify top 3 and see what happens there.
Yep, exactly. You're right.
Where did Farmer finish last weekend? Was it? He was in P2, wasn't he?
I think this is his debut, if I'm not mistaken.
No, his debut was last week.
Oh,
Fifth. He was fifth last week.
last week. That's a good improvement then this week to be up to P2. Bit of an issue again for Reisenhauer. What happened there? Over.
He's
on his own.
he should have been. He's enjoying the grass, I think, round this circuit. He's pitted as well, so he's in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the car's just let go. Just, over the bump.
It's the bumps in that Ferrari.
Yeah. He just doesn't like it. Yep, and
No.
he is in the pits. So, that is all she wrote, I think, for Marvin today.
Yeah, unlucky. Disappointing for such a good qualifier. P3 in the sprint race.
Yep, and then just this one hasn't worked. Oh my goodness, crossing, getting very close to the back of that BMW ahead. Thankfully, no contact. Both of them want to battle here for P13. That's the next car up ahead. He's gonna go for it.
What a move!
Beautiful move.
Great move.
Crossland getting himself up to P14 then, so he is making moves. How far has he got? Up 7 positions. So I think potentially he had a little bit of trouble there, if I remember right, in the sprint race. But, you know, recovering well.
I think he pitted, so he must have had... that was a really...
Yeah. Oh, that's not ideal. It might give a run back to car 35.
But he also had a bad run through there, so he's managed to get away with that.
Yep. Antonio Gamble, that will be an epic fight. You are right, that is going to be an awesome fight all season if we can see Farmer, Valfunder, Graysick, if Jennings can get involved in there as well. You know, we saw Ferlinsky for one race this season as well. Man, if he can come back and compete for a whole season, oh my goodness, we would be absolutely elected.
You got people like Reisenhauer there as well.
Yeah,
who's had a really, really good start to the season. Pranzo as well.
Yep.
So,
you know, so there'll be plenty of fights for them.
I think the leads come back down to just over a second now. Never mind, it's come up to 2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 at the moment, so...
I think Farmer must have made a mistake, because it was down to 1.1 last lap, so I think he's made a mistake.
Yeah, Jason back into the 132s, whereas Valfunder still holding that 131s. Tomic holding mid-31s as well, but that 7.5 seconds hasn't really come down, so... yeah, P3 is probably the best Graysick's going to be able to do today, barring any major upset.
I mean, Jennings is still there, only 1.3 seconds behind Graysick, so
yeah.
P3 isn't solidified right now.
No, it's not. Jennings not making it easy.
Good move from Medved there.
Victory is pitting. So car number 35 is into the pits.
There's no mandatory pit stop.
No, that's right. So it's going to be either a retirement, a penalty, or underfueled.
Underfueled by 12 minutes.
Yep,
seems unlikely.
No matter what is unfortunate.
He's going the whole length of the pit lane.
Yeah, so it was for a drive-through. That probably is for pit limits then, or not pit limits, track limits. Which is unfortunate. That was going to be a really, really good result there for car number 35, but yeah, one of those things. Oh, we're going to need to go on board with Valthunder, yeah, who is experiencing a bit of traffic because he's 1.4 seconds slower on this lap, and there we go, Jason right back into this fight again. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be spicy. Jason gets himself through
And that
traffic.
car's not being the easiest there.
No, true. He didn't make it.
I think
Make it
that's
wonderful.
Linux. Was
Might be right. Where is our good man? Venus? Oh no.
he's
Oh, there he is,
P17.
P17.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
right, it was. So, yeah, a little bit of time lost then for Jason as well. Oh, Medvedev's going to send it around the outside of Crossland. Crossland says, no thank you, though. And holds on to it. Gets a little bit of a flash for that exchange. With 11 minutes to go, does look like a few things are settling down. We've maybe got 2 or 3 battles now to really keep an eye on. Philip Ververka very close to Jan Ivanov ahead, but then they've got a bit of a gap in front. Pranzo, though, having some kind of issue. He's got a big gap in front and 3 seconds behind, but he's not going to be able to afford another mistake then. Yeah, it is
And
just...
there's another one.
yeah, just that curb just seems to just be taking drivers out left, right and centre, unfortunately.
Oh, it goes a move.
Oh, that was brave.
Let's try.
Oh, that was Jason.
Oh my gosh. No, but this is Jason there.
Yeah.
I think they
I thought we were
took
going to
each
miss
other,
that.
didn't they?
Yeah, Jason did get ahead of him. So we're going to have to go back here. Let's take a look.
Is it going to be? It's got to be a mistake. Balfour's in the
Brothers in the
pits.
pits?
What?
Is the track limits?
It might be. He's been running wide at turn 1 quite
Yeah.
a lot.
So I don't really see where Jason's gonna go for a move.
Got to have been a mistake.
It's gotta have been.
Yeah.
Oh, it
was a
is, it
mistake.
is, he runs wide! Yeah, so Val Thunder ran really wide. It is a drive-through. Oh, Val Thunder! Getting a drive-through within the last 10 minutes. Jason Farmer into the lead of this race. 6.9 seconds to Tomek Grasic. Tomek is a little bit faster at this point, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch within 9 minutes. Oh my goodness. So Val Thunder's drive-through promotes then Jennings and Voller up to P3 and P4 respectively.
That's a really disappointing mistake.
It is.
Track limits. I did say track limits was going to be a killer here.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, it's one of those tracks where you really do want to carry as much speed as possible, but if you let the temptation get you, then it's so easy to end up with those track limits, and unfortunately, it has stung our man Val Thunder. And,
That's how hard he was having to push, though, weren't it?
that's the thing, you
Literally
know,
pushed.
maybe because Farmer was there the whole time, he was having to push those limits. And that means then he has been stung. Oh, Grasic going very wide there.
They all go wide. I don't know what track limits is in turn 1 because they all go off.
yeah, they almost don't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn 1 is very, very lax, you're right. They are allowed to go very, very wide there indeed. If I'm not mistaken, as long as they have 2 tires on the green part, I think that is fine.
Oh, really?
But don't quote me.
That's someone called the FIA. There goes Gresic overtaking Linus.
There we go.
Blue flags, but another difficult race for Linus.
Yeah, this has been a bit of a tough one, hasn't it?
It's been a tough season for him.
Yeah, it has. You know, I think he just hasn't really had much of a chance to really kind of settle in, has he? You know,
No.
there's always something that he's getting involved in, and usually is the innocent party, unfortunately. But,
I mean, last week was wild. Got taken out by like the most horrendous server lag.
yeah. How even whenever the race seems to be going well, just the lag gods seem to just say no, thank you, which is so unfortunate. Oh. What else is heating up here? Val Thunder just put pressure on Florian Voller ahead.
Not a position we expected Val Thunder to be in
No,
4
definitely
minutes
not.
ago.
Definitely not. If I had to put money on it, it would have been P2 at the lowest.
Gressik's coming for Farmer though. It's 1 second. It's only 5.5 now. It was 6.7 or something like 2 laps ago.
I think part
He
of
hasn't
that
got
is
enough time. Yeah,
Farmer
he hasn't got
just-
enough time.
Yeah, no, he doesn't, and I think part of that is Farmer making sure he doesn't get a drive through, because what you don't want now is after being gifted, the lead, you don't want to end up getting a drive through yourself. He's put the car in the right place at the right time, and he can take some big points here today. He's driven very, very well indeed. So the Farmer fan club will be very happy indeed. Val fan club, though, if you're still there in the stream, let us know what your thoughts are. Unfortunate that Val Thunder did catch himself that drive through. Coof put a bit of pressure on Flynn. Val Thunder getting ahead of Flo there. That is on the main straight. Ooh! But then into turn 1, Flo getting caught out there, I think, a little.
Alex Bassetto's in from ninth as well. This has got to be another track limits in it.
It's gotta be, yeah. See, this is the thing. Maybe the fact that it is that little bit longer race, and concentration is potentially going to be dropping a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if he makes it through the whole pit lane.
He's only going to lose 1 position though. Oh no, he's lost 2 positions though.
Yeah,
So-
let Pranzo and Carnling through. Yeah, it was a drive through, unfortunately. So, yep, Seto then losing out as a result. In all fairness, it is very, very punishing whenever you do get track limit issues. Oh, Val Thunder
Has disappeared.
seemingly has disappeared.
I think he's still there. It's just it did this last week, didn't it?
Right, it did, yep. So, fingers crossed, he's not actually gone. The problem is, Florian is very close to him, and if he suddenly pops back into existence, very close, that is not a good idea. But anyway. Hopefully we'll see him back very soon. Philip Ververka is what we get involved with Jan Ivanov ahead. Less than 3 minutes to go here. Jason Farmer with a lead of 5.3 seconds. Nice Farmer. Yep, exactly. He's doing very well here today. He's just, as I say, done what he needed to do, kept it clean, put the car in the right place, right time.
No mistakes as well.
No mistakes.
I mean, a couple on the bumps, if you want to say they were mistakes or whether it was just.
If even.
But no major mistakes. Like Val Thunder's had to serve a drive-through penalty. That's a pretty huge mistake. It's dropping him from 1st to 5th. It's a huge mistake. It means he definitely will not win this race.
Nope, for sure.
But his title challenger Marvin isn't in the points either because he's retired.
True, and
So-
this is the
And
thing.
Tomac's probably too far back realistically. From 125 to 180, what's that? It's like 45 points, isn't it?
Yep, well, I guess it depends if Valthunder is actually going to be counted as finishing or not. If he's not counted as finishing, Tomac may very well flip this whole thing on his head with a P2, you know, which is absolutely
the back of the grid.
phenomenal, you know, from the back of the grid, yeah.
But Grashik we still have to look at that incident in race 1
True.
for Grashik.
Yep.
So it might not be a P2, but still it's going to be ahead of Valthunder.
That's a very good point. Oh, this season is going to get super spicy.
Into the final minute.
Here we go. This is where everyone's got to line up their attacks if they're going to want to get past. Flynn holding on really well for P11 here right now. There we go. Confirmation leader is on the final lap then. So Jason is going to lead us around for the last time. 5.5 seconds to Tomac Racing. So barring any major upsets. Yeah, Levi up to P3. Because Reisenhauer was a major issue at the start. And Valthunder served a drive-through. Unfortunately, I think some kind of lag issues at the moment as well. So he's not visible on the server right now either. So that's going to be horrible for Valthunder. I'm going to put quite the dent in his championship challenge. For now, the spiciest battle I think for now is this Flynn Kiev and Medvedev battle.
It's going to come down to the final corner. Will he send it? I would.
Good question. You would.
Yeah.
It's such a weird corner to be able to send it on, though. That is the ultimate problem. Now, they're going to get another lap because our leader hasn't passed them yet. So, they are going to be okay. As Jason Farmer then going to come across the line to win here at Valencia. So, feature race goes to Farmer while the sprint race goes to Valthunder. Tomac Racek does a great job to get up to P2, and Levi Jennings has done very well indeed to get himself a podium here today. Voller is going to come across the line for P4 here very shortly. Yep, there we go. So Flo, a good P4 there today. I think he would have wanted to be battling a bit further forward. But Valencia, not a wonderful hunting ground. Stanley Wilson P5. Ooh! Cute with the mistake there. And that then relieves a bit of pressure away from Flynn. Flynn might very well be able to hold on to P11 here today. That'd be a good result then for Oliver Flynn. Not mistaken, he did get involved in those earlier incidents, didn't he? So he has done well to recover past all of that. Go away, automatic camera. Thank you very much. We want to watch Flynn. Thank you. And Flynn is going to hold on then for P11 ahead of Alexander Medvedev. And Alexander's going to have to settle for P12. And Kiev is going to have to come home P13. So
Unlucky to say.
Whew.
That was an amazing race.
Very spicy indeed. And that is going to throw quite the curveball into the championship overall. So not only was that race interesting, but that is going to heat up the entire championship. And Oh, these last 4 rounds we are going to see then is going to be very, very interesting indeed. But let's take a look then at if anyone wants an interview. Join for interview. So while we're waiting to see if anyone does come in, yeah. So we're gonna wait for. There's Mr. Farmer. Great. Let's move him up here. Jason. Quite the fight there today. Val Thunder had the advantage in race 1, but was able or cost himself the win there in race 2 as a result of that drive-through. So therefore, your car, right place, right time, and you were there to take the win. So talk us through how you feel about today.
How's it, guys? Yeah, awesome race. Wow, that beamer, there was no way past. Just tried to keep the pressure on, I suppose, and yeah, I suppose he just got the drive-through at the end there, which kind of unfortunate way to end the result, but yeah, happy with the result. It was awesome second showing. Last week, kind of Snetterton, not my greatest track, so I was kind of bummed about it. This week, definitely much better. So yeah, race 1 was awesome as well. The car was just super loose, so I just couldn't get the exit. So yeah, but like a week there for sure, definitely.
Interesting. And so was there a couple of setup changes going into the second race? Were you feeling a bit more confident?
Yeah, I actually chose a completely different setup. So first couple
Very
of laps,
risky.
I was kind of, yeah, it was a touch, but it worked out at the end. Like, it took me about 3 or 4 laps to get into the new setup. And it wasn't like kind of turning as much as I needed it to. But yeah, as it went on, it just felt better and better. So yeah, by the end, it was still feeling perfect. Yeah, tires were great. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, Ryan?
No, just congratulations. That was an incredible 2 races. You had really strong pace, and congratulations on the victory.
Yes,
Awesome.
indeed. We
Thanks
look
a lot,
forward to
guys.
seeing you next week then.
Sweet, definitely.
All right. Let's move on then to Flo. Yeah, an interesting, probably mixed weekend. I think you might agree there, Flo. Overall, your finishing position really rather good, but with a bit of an issue at the start of the race there. Probably not exactly the way you wanted this weekend to go. No.
Well, the first race was great. We had all 3 cars at a great pace, and I said, like, when René is really faster than me, I just let him pass because my championship is almost done, except for the team championship, and he still can fight because I'm already missed races, and I will still miss races. Then I got a bit catched off guard by restarting the server, and I forgot to put the formation lap right, so we had a short formation lap. So I wasn't really in the tunnel for the second start, and yeah, then I just made a silly mistake by not braking early enough and destroying Marvin's championship, destroying almost René's championship. I don't know, maybe he's still a drop-off rounds. But yeah, basically the only thing we just can do now is focus on the team championship after that hilarious, stupid move from me. I tried to make damage reduction, but I think the penalty will be quite harsh because it's lap 1, and yeah, I will probably drop off from P4. Yeah, that's basically it, but it was one of the tracks where we were a bit faster. We had a good setup, the car felt great. It was just a little silly mistake with unfocused driving, and yeah, unlucky.
Unlucky, exactly. It happens to us all, unfortunately. But hey, some great driving there. Just ignoring that. Again, good race 1. some good team points, as you say. But how do you reset then? So that you can come back stronger next race.
I think coming out of it will be hard coming out of such a hole, because there will be also different points for the weekend next week, because there's also the 24 hours in Le Mans, and I know that Marvin is racing Booth. I know as well that Kota is a track we all don't like, so we're gonna see. I'm not at home, so I can't race anyway, but I hope the best for the guys. I try to support them as much as I can over the week. And yeah, then I try my best in the next races. I will compete then and try to make damage reduction. Big sorry to Marvin, big sorry to Renee. I hope you can understand it, that mistakes can happen. And
Sure they will.
yeah.
I'm sure they will. Well, good luck. Hopefully, whenever you do get back on track with us, things do go a little better. Ryan, anything you like that?
No, except for you had amazing pace flow. Like you barring that mistake, amazing weekend, mate. You were super fast. You should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you, man. That actually, I was quite surprised, because I started tomorrow at 4 a.m. in the morning practicing.
Oh,
I knew I had a good setup from an endo race we did with the Ferrari, thanks to Ricky Crepes as well, because he made the setup. And yeah, the car felt just great. I was directly back in, and like after 9 laps, I said, yeah, I don't need to practice anymore, because I know I won't get faster. So
yeah,
focused on other things on the weekend.
excellent. All right, on to Mr. Valthunder. A great race one, first of all. You were able to hold off Jason that whole time, and he was there. He was putting the pressure on, but you held him off. So a great win in race one. Race two, up until those final 10 minutes, was going absolutely great, but a drive-through, and then, if I'm not mistaken, a disconnect from the server as well. That's got to be a bit of a dent in the championship, right?
Disconnect? I don't think I got disconnect from the server. I finished fourth place.
Okay, hopefully then
Am
that
I right?
is recorded.
Am I
So
right?
yeah.
No, I heard that I was like, what the fuck? I think I was in the server.
Okay, hopefully that might have just been a visual glitch then. Hopefully it is. But, it's certainly the drive-through, that'll take a little bit of a dent. But overall, then in the championship, still your rivals not being able to take full advantage. Reisenhauer, unfortunately, in the second race, taking a DNF. So, still going strong in the championship then, do you think, into the second half?
Today's it wasn't my best day overall. I was struggling a lot at Valencia. Is one of probably my worst tracks in the game. I struggle always, and also my car setup today was so understeer on the entry, so oversteer on the exit, so I was fighting the whole time. The only thing that kept me in front of Jason, that it was rapid today, that he was really rapid today, it was the top speed of BMW that didn't give him any chance at the straights.
True.
Other than that, I hope I will continue good. Coming some difficult weeks for me in real life the next 2 or 3 weeks, so I hope I will keep a good speed on the final 4 rounds. So I just hope that I will continue in a good pace.
All right. Well, certainly we look forward to seeing you out there. Yep, hopefully you continue fighting at the front. Ryan, anything else?
Just an amazing pace as always. Val, just incredible. That one little error of the drive-through and the small little mistake just before that's all your mistakes, and unfortunately it's cost you P4 today, but still a really good result. You should be really happy.
Most
definitely. I hope it didn't cost me the P4. I hope it counts that I finished, because at least on my screen it showed me that the server is finished and I was finished fourth. I didn't see any car disappear around me. I don't know.
No problem.
Probably
We'll
glitch
find
from
that
your
out.
side. I don't know.
Yeah.
In
no
the
problem.
results file, it says you finished P4. so-
Perfect. There we go. Yeah, it was probably just a graphical thing then. So apologies for scaring you there.
I was confused because you literally disappeared right in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
So,
Okay.
thank you very much for joining us here today, guys, and hopefully the rest of the season goes well. Ryan, as we say, that certainly will spice up the rest of the season, though, because we've got Farmer in there who's going to be competing for wins. Val Thunder not quite taking max points there today, so he's going to have lost a little bit of that lead in the championship. Graysick seems to be really on it, and once he can get past these here penalties that have been applied so far, the pit lane starting, etc., he's going to be really up there, really taking it to everyone. We are in for some really interesting battles the rest of the season, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. With Farmer with showing the pace he showed over the last 2 rounds, Marvin as well with the pace he showed all season long, I think it is going to be a very close finish. Maybe not in terms of points, because I think Val has got a big enough gap. But in terms of what we're going to see race on race, I think we're going to have a very good finish to the season.
I would tend to agree. So, if you want to see the rest of that, you know where to catch us. You can either get it on Twitch, or indeed you can join us on the YouTube as well. The YouTube? Yep, that's what it is, the YouTube. But yep, we are streaming both there for the Assetto Corsa Competizione races. For the rest of the races, for the likes of LMU and AC, you will have to just catch us on Twitch for the moment. So please do join us for LMU later. Where are we? We're at Fuji Classic as well. That is going to be interesting. Flo apparently doesn't like Fuji Classic. But please do join us for that. There's going to be some awesome racing there, I am sure. So,
I have double kill as well.
Ooh, say again?
Maybe we see a teammate double kill as well.
Ooh, hopefully not. No. I definitely have a habit of it, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, true. Yeah, we did. So please do join us there, and hopefully, if Mav does take out his teammate, then you'll see it live. But please do join us. I have been Mav, and this has been Ryan, who's joined me as well in the commentary box. Thank you very much for joining me.